You know who you're talking to? All right, there we go. All right, the winter storm warning, that is in place till 10 o'clock tonight. It's really most of our area, all right? That's just for the record. All right, here's your Kentucky Horse Park, what you can see of it, all right? Temperatures slowly on the way down. 19 Lexington, Frankfort, it's 20. A little milder, I guess. I'm not sure how else to describe it. Less cold. 25 in Jackson. Here's where we're picking up on the snow. See, that's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, the tunnel's not quite there as of yet. I'm going to show you when we step out of the tunnel. That's coming up in just a few minutes.
Now at 5, as forecast, a crippling snowstorm hits Kentucky, and that has resulted in a lot of images like that.
Plus, we'll take you to the interstate, I-75 at a standstill for several hours.
Oh, and by the way, we're still in the midst of a pandemic. COVID-19 still cutting through Kentucky. Unfortunately, another record-breaking day.
You're watching ABC 36 News at 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in. I'm Tom Kenny.
And I'm Erica Bivens. Thank you for joining us. Took us a long time to get out here today. 2.5 hours for me on my ride in.
Yeah, about 3.5 hours for me to go 4 miles. I live 4 miles from the station.
That's wild.
3.5 hour drive. A lot of stranded cars along the way. A lot of frustrated drivers. So far, we've had about 7 inches of snow just in Lexington since noon. Totals even higher than expected in many places. Our ABC 36 storm team has been, of course, tracking this winter storm. It is our top story at 5. Let's get the latest now. Back with our chief meteorologist, Jeff Andrews.
At least you guys got to do a drive. The tail end of mine was on foot. All right, here's kind of the big picture. You can see we're somewhat on the back end of it, but look what's ahead for us, too. We have the cold. Here's a closer shot. Now, I'm trying to pick up, you can see the open spots here. Other than that, it's kind of hard to pick out the intensity, so I kind of switched it up here. The darker colors, that's where it still has a pretty good degree of intensity, but overall, it's tracking a little further to the south as it makes its way to the east. Next up, all right, this is what it's going to feel like tomorrow morning when we get the day going, all right? We'll get into your full forecast, let you know when the snow is out of here coming up. All right, meteorologist Dylan Godet has been out somewhat playing in the snow today. How are things out there?
Thanks, Jeff. Yes, it's been quite a day. We were out here at around noon today, and there was barely any snow on the ground. Most of that snow was accumulating onto the roadway, but ever since then, it's been coming down at a very fast clip. We set out the ruler outside the station, and between 12 and 4 o'clock, we had over 6 inches of snow come down here at WTVQ here on the east side of Lexington. So definitely snow coming down very quickly throughout the day, causing treacherous road conditions, as you can see behind me on Man o' War Boulevard. No cars right now, but they're kind of slowly making their way after being stuck for hours here, just trying to make it up the hill of Man o' War towards Winchester Road. So definitely, if you do not have to be on the roads, it is not advised to do so due to just the sheer amount of snow still on these roadways. And tonight, we're going to see temperatures drop into the single digits, and that's going to cause this icy mess to continue into tomorrow morning. Now we'll send it back to Danielle.
We'll check in with Danielle in just a moment. Thank you, Dylan, for that. Right now in Fayette County, Lexington police are just not responding to crashes where no one was injured. You can imagine why.
Yeah, Lexington police telling us they've responded to at least 80 accidents before they even put that policy in place of not responding to an accident where no one is injured. Just too numerous to count. So Lexington police say if you are involved in a crash and you're not hurt, here's what you need to do. Exchange your insurance information, vehicle, license information with the other driver. Keep track of the time and the location of the accident. Take photos if there is damage, and obviously contact your auto insurance company. Lexington police say you have 10 days to file a report, and that can be done online. We have all of this information on our website for you at WTVQ.com. For countless drivers, a major traffic standstill on a lot of roads and highways forced them to play a very long and uncertain waiting game today.
Yeah, drivers like ABC 36's Danielle Seda, who is joining us now live. Danielle, tell us what you've been seeing out there on the roads.
Well, as you guys can see, this has been my office today. I've been basically in standstill traffic for 4 to 5 hours. And it all started when I was going to a wreck on I-75, and everything was smooth for a little bit, but then just suddenly stop right there. And then we waited for a couple hours and nothing was happening. People were getting out of their cars, but then returned to figure out what was going on, but no one was telling us anything. So we continued to wait. In the lengths that I've seen people go to really get out of this kind of situation, it's nuts. I've seen people try to go on the opposite side of the road and drive the wrong way. But what I think is the most interesting about this whole experience is that you really see the true human connection when you go through something like this. I'm talking people getting out of their cars in the cold, in the wind, in the snow, bringing water bottles to other cars that they didn't know through a hole in the wall, and even food, like small amounts of food that they barely had themselves, but they were willing to share because we didn't know how long we were going to be here and if we were going to be here overnight. And I've spoken to some drivers who just say they want to just go home.
Just wish I could get home.
Really?
Been here for what? How many hours?
At least.
We're going on 2 hours?
Yeah.
I just like to get home from see my little girl.
Out here, all with the same mission in mind, go home to our families and figure out a way home. So I'll let you guys know if I make it back safely, and back to you guys. Reporting live from my car, I'm Danielle Seda, ABC 36 News.
Just be safe out there, Danielle. Thank you for that report. The same scenario we're seeing all across the area today. State and local officials are addressing the weather. Both Governor Beshear and Lexington Mayor Linda Gordon talking about those road conditions during their news conferences earlier today.
The governor urging people to stay off the roads, asking people not to travel unless they're just essential workers. If you are essential and you have to travel, obviously be careful.
Safety is priority number one. We want all of you out there to be safe. We haven't gotten through this much of a pandemic, of ice storms, of snowstorms, and of tornadoes to lose people today on the roads. So please be careful.
Lexington Mayor Linda Gordon held a news conference on the weather alongside with city leaders. Police Chief Lawrence Weathers saying there are additional police units out to respond to the numerous accidents. The Director of Streets and Roads saying there are people outside of the department helping clear roads today. Also, officials in Lexington addressing how the city's taking care of people who are homeless, because obviously we have the snow today and then the dangerously cold temperatures that are going to be settling in tonight into tomorrow.
ABC 36's Annie Brown joins us now live out in the snowy conditions with more on how the city is protecting those out there that are homeless tonight.
We're seeing lots of snow today. Look at what I'm standing in, and the cold, wintry weather is going to continue. Because of this, Lexington Office of Homelessness Prevention and Intervention activated its Community Weather Response Plan yesterday, which triggers extended services to help people who need shelter. The plan will be in effect until Saturday. There's extra room at the Hope Center and also at the Salvation Army and Lighthouse Ministries. Arbor Youth Services is also open to house kids. The office says LexTrain is providing free rides to shelters, and shelter information has been provided to first responders, churches, hospital staff, and others to help get people to housing. And if people are refusing housing, the city is still working to take care of them too. The Office of Homelessness Prevention says if you see someone who needs shelter, to call Lexington Police's non-emergency line. And if you see someone who might be in trouble, to call 911. Reporting live in Lexington, Annie Brown, ABC 36 News.
Annie, thank you. And we've talked yesterday. We knew that the bitter cold temperatures were coming tonight into tomorrow, and we've already talked about if you have any pets, you bring them in if you can. If not, they have to have shelter.
Absolutely.
They have to have a water source that isn't frozen. In your own home, if you have any, especially pipes that are against an outside wall, open your cabinets so the heat can get in and drip that faucet, both with cold and hot water. It doesn't have to be a steady stream, but a steady drip. That will reduce the risk of those pipes freezing.
A good reminder this time of year. Also, several schools making an announcement about tomorrow as well. Don't forget, you can go to our website, WTVQ.com, click on the Snow Watch tab. You can see several that have already updated their plans for Friday as well.
Yes, and the shortest list is going to be the schools that are in session tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, believe it or not, it's been a year since the attack on the U.S. Capitol. We're going to have more on the events going on as a result in Washington.
Plus, the latest on COVID-19 in Kentucky as the state continues to set records in all the wrong ways.
The bullseye of this snowy system, the state of Kentucky, right on the money. Our impactful weather for the week is not even close to being over. I'll explain in your main forecast next.
Women of the Movement is one of the most anticipated shows of 2022.
People need to know what they did to my boy.
And a necessary watch.
One mother can make a difference.
Women of the Movement premieres tonight on ABC. Viewer discretion is advised.
I love Central Kentucky, and I love raising my family here. You know, when you're my patient, you are family. As a dad with a busy life, I know how important your time is, and I've designed my practice with that in mind. Routine cleanings, Invisalign, cosmetics, implants, even root canals. We do it all under one roof to save you time. It's important for me to get to know my patients, to make them feel comfortable, and to take the time to do things right. It's time for you to be comfortable going to the dentist. Come see me.
It's a new year. As we open back up with the rest of the world, our seniors are so excited to be reunited with their families. Kenwood and Madison Health and Rehab are two of Richmond's finest facilities providing short-term rehab and long-term care. Whether you need strength training from a recent fall, illness, or hospital stay, or a long-term place to call home, we are here for you. Check out our websites to take a virtual tour and meet our teams. We can't wait to hear from you.
I was sitting at a red light, and this guy's looking at his phone instead of where he's going. Bam! He rear ends me. I need a lawyer, and I need one who thinks my case is important, not another file in the pile. I called the Kentucky Courage Lawyers at 855 Wildcat, and they got me a settlement even better than I had hoped.
After a car or big truck wreck, call the lawyers with Kentucky Courage.
Call 855 Wildcat, Morgan, Collins, Yeast, and Salyer.
Winter storm warning in effect. It continues till roughly 10 o'clock this evening. Now we're expecting things to start winding down here in a little bit. All right, but we're not at the exit of the tunnel as of yet. The advisory area that we're talking about is really the far northern portion of the viewing area. Really, I consider kind of the whole area part of this winter weather advisory. Here's a shot of Richmond right now, Skyview cam. A little more intensity with the snow, temperature-wise, slowly on the way down. 19 right now, to the dew point, that makes sense, pretty close. The wind's not too bad, but northwest wind, especially when the temperatures are at this point, certainly not favorable. It doesn't take much for a wind chill. The snow winds down. Our coldest air of the season is going to follow this up. We'll quickly rebound. Then we have some rain to talk about over the weekend. Impactful rainfall, too. Our somewhat wicked 2022 so far, and that's going to continue. Here's a look at 7 o'clock this evening. You can see we're at the tail end of the snow at that point. Intensity winding down, but not quite done yet as far as our whole viewing area, west to east, making its way out. Here's a look at the 10 o'clock hour tonight. We start to clear off. That's what's ahead for us as we roll into your Friday. We'll have a decent amount of sunshine. 8, our overnight low tonight. The wind's not too bad. Snow winding down. Northwest breeze, 5 to 10 miles an hour for tonight. Here's what it's going to feel like as we roll into the late night hours tonight in the single digits. As we start out your Friday, 0 to 5 below. That's not advisory criteria, but that's bitter cold. We get later on in the day, I guess technically an improvement, but still it's going to feel like the teens, even with the air temperatures in the 20s. Much drier air is going to be filtering in as well. That kind of dry air gives you the cracking skin, things of that nature. Your climate control, heating, and air conditioning 7-day forecast. Tonight, we're going to see those temperatures bottom out in the upper single digits for the most part, with some, I consider it, dangerous wind chills. We'll see a high of around 23 on your Friday with a little bit of sunshine. On Saturday, we're looking at sunny skies. We're going to rebound. You'll notice the temperatures above the freezing mark. It's going to take till about the noon hour on Saturday. Then in the evening, we're looking at heavy rain later on Saturday night into Sunday. 100% chance, both periods that I'm looking at there. Saturday's high 44. On Sunday, 47. This is on top of the snowpack, so the flooding potential definitely is there this upcoming weekend. On Monday, a cold day, a high of 33 under sunny skies. Tuesday, 35. Then we start moderating as we get a little deeper into the upcoming work week.
All right, Jeff. Time now for the Renfro's Collision Live traffic report. Of course, too many accidents to mention in detail from the Traffic Management Center, but there are some real trouble spots you need to know about. First off, westbound I-64 is shut down in Clark County between mile markers 101 and 104. Numerous vehicles involved in an accident there, including tractor trailers. Also, in Lexington, Newtown Pike is shut down at Ironworks Pike due to icy conditions. Also, the inner loop of New Circle Road at Winchester Road, the exit ramp, it is closed right now because a tractor trailer has jackknifed at that location.
Remember, if you don't have to be on the roads, stay home if you can.
Yeah, we always get criticized for saying that. You say, oh, you media people, you say it all the time, don't go out if you don't have to. Well, yeah, you better heed it this time. You will regret it.
Yeah. Severe winter weather canceling COVID-19 testing, in fact, in many places today as cases continue to skyrocket.
We're going to have the latest on the surge in Kentucky and across the country when we come back.
Right now at Rally's, get 2 cheesy bacon cheddar crisps for just $4. That's $4 for twice the beef, twice the cheddar, and twice the bacon. Your wallet and your taste buds called. They want 2 bacon cheddar crisps for $4. Get Rally's delivered through our rewards app.
When your loved one has been neglected or abused in a nursing home, it can feel like you're losing control and don't know where to turn. Take control. The nursing home abuse signs you need to look for include bed sores, broken bones, dehydration, and malnutrition. Hughes & Coleman is here to provide the legal help your family needs in order to take action during this difficult time.
Our dedicated nursing home legal team will help protect your loved ones. Control starts with a call to Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
K-A-T-S, cats. Is your heating and cooling system under warranty? You may want to read the fine print before you say yes. Most manufacturers require an annual maintenance to keep the extended warranty. CATS is here to keep your systems running smoothly and keep them in warranty year after year. We're so proud of our personal service. We see you as our neighbor, not just a number. CATS Heating and Cooling proudly carries day and night HVAC products. K-A-T-S, cats. Call us today to schedule your annual maintenance.
Now with Spectrum Mobile, if you get 2 or more lines, it's just $29.99 a month each. $29.99! And you get everything. You get unlimited data. You also get this.
Technology that delivers the fastest overall speeds.
You had a copy of that, right? Good thinking. There's no contracts, added taxes, or hidden fees. Sorry, lawyers. But you do get nationwide 5G included. It's like we got some weather coming in. Cloudy, with a chance of the best deal in mobile. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Right now at Rally's, get 2 cheesy bacon cheddar crisps for just $4. That's $4 for twice the beef, twice the cheddar, and twice the bacon. Your wallet and your taste buds called. They want 2 bacon cheddar crisps for $4. Get Rally's delivered through our rewards app.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you in part by the Kentucky Lottery, providing over $4 billion in grants and scholarships. You're watching ABC 36 News at 5.
Now to a look at the pandemic in the state. Governor Beshear giving the latest information on COVID-19 during today's Team Kentucky briefing.
Another day, another record as far as number of new cases in a single day. The governor reported more than 9,800, more than 2,000 involving children. There were 35 more deaths. The state's death toll now exceeding 12,300. The positivity rate, 23.67%. That is a record-breaking number for a day. The governor says the positivity rate means that nearly 1 in 4 Kentuckians are testing positive who get tested.
The governor also saying hospital admissions for the virus are increasing rapidly, and it's a fear our hospitals might be overrun once again. Governor Beshear again urging Kentuckians to get vaccinated, to wear a mask and social distance, saying it could save everyone's lives.
If you don't help us in those ways, and if you're part of this significant increase in hospitalizations, that person that's hurt today in the car accident due to weather might not have a bed or the level of attention that they need.
Also today, the governor saying multiple prisons in the state are also experiencing outbreaks, with 2 of them actually now on lockdown.
Now to the weather's impact on all of this. Wild Health's COVID-19 testing clinic, for example, on College Way, that's right next to Kroger Field on the UK campus, where they've been testing more than 5,000 people a day. They had to shut down this afternoon.
Wild Health sent out a message earlier today saying all appointments after noon would be canceled. Wild Health says if you have a critical need for a test today, you can text HELP to the number on your screen there. We also have the number on our website for you, WTVQ.com.
Still to come in our broadcast, a toddler getting the royal treatment.
In the best way possible. Plus, 1 year later, we'll take you inside the U.S. Capitol for a somber moment of reflection.
If your shower or bath is in desperate need of replacement, you're going to want to stay tuned, because today we're going to show you how West Shore Home can solve all of your shower or bath problems with their one-day installation.
That's right, Joe. So let's head out and take a look at what we're working on today. So this is common for a lot of the households that we come out to. It's the fiberglass shower and tub unit with a lot of exposed space up there at the top. You can see where that paint is peeling. That's because when the water hits it or the condensation builds up, that's when we start seeing those kinds of problems.
Yeah, this space definitely needs some help. So how's West Shore going to fix this?
So we'll be installing a brand new, beautiful walk-in shower, complete with shower doors, new fixtures, and accessories. And the best part is, we're going to take these walls all the way up to the ceiling. So this homeowner is never going to have to deal with something like this again.
Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to see it. Okay, so the old unit is out, the space is cleaned and ready for a brand new West Shore Home walk-in shower. We'll check back in a bit. Wow, this space is amazing. Check it out. They have new sleek shower doors. They have brand new chrome accessories and fixtures. This low step in and out of the shower. I love this. And the walls now go all the way to the ceiling, as Kirsten said, which means they will never have water damage again. In just 8 hours, they transform this space from this to this. Folks, if your shower or bath space is in need of an upgrade, call the experts at West Shore Home. They can completely transform your shower or bath, and they can do it in just one day. Call the number on your screen now, and when you do, take advantage of this great offer. Take 50% off the cost of installation on all shower and bath projects, plus for a limited time, get 24 months of no payments and no interest financing. Call West Shore Home now.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you in part by Commonwealth Credit Union.
A moment of reflection in the nation's capital and around the country. Ceremonies marking the 1-year anniversary of the deadly assault on the U.S. Capitol held today.
It was just a year ago today when thousands of supporters of former President Donald Trump stormed the Capitol in an effort to disrupt Congress certifying the presidential vote. Faith Abube is on Capitol Hill with more on the slate of events happening today.
Sat at desk 19.
President Biden, not mincing words, delivering a forceful speech on the first anniversary of the Capitol insurrection, standing in Statuary Hall, the exact spot where a mob of Donald Trump supporters stormed the building a year ago in a failed attempt to block the certification of Joe Biden's presidency.
Those who stormed this Capitol, and those who instigated and incited, and those who called on them to do so, held a dagger at the throat of America.
Without saying Trump's name, President Biden calling out his predecessor for spreading lies about the 2020 election results, fueling his supporters who unleashed chaos and carnage on the symbol of American democracy.
For the first time in our history, a president had not just lost an election, he tried to prevent the peaceful transfer of power.
Senate Democrats, many who were among lawmakers forced to hide from the violent mob a year ago, today sharing their own survival stories on the chamber floor.
A police officer in a big flak jacket and a large rifle grabbed me firmly by the collar like this. I'll never forget that grip. And said to me, "Senator, we got to get out of here."
On the House side, a moment of silence for the lives lost and emotional and physical damage done that day. Congressional Republicans notably absent from the solemn remembrances. Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell in a statement calling the January 6th attack disgraceful, but blasting Democrats claiming they are trying to, quote, exploit this anniversary to advance partisan policy goals. In a rare speech Wednesday, Attorney General Merrick Garland vowing to hold those responsible at any level accountable for the deadly attack. And former President Trump released a statement responding to President Biden's speech, but his comments only repeated his previous false and discredited claims about election fraud. At the U.S. Capitol, Faith Abube, ABC News.
Faith, thank you. And much more coverage coming up on World News Tonight with David Muir at 6:30. Next in our broadcast, a Kentucky toddler catches the attention of the Queen. Yes, the Queen, Elizabeth, London, England. We're going to show you why.
Plus, we'll continue our coverage of that winter wallop resulting in hundreds of car accidents, road closures, and a whole lot more.
Your career should have meaning, and at Sayre Christian Village, it does. Fayette County's only nonprofit senior living community is immediately hiring for a variety of career opportunities. With an expansive campus like Sayre Christian Village, there are many different positions and shifts available to meet your career path. Plus, Sayre Christian Village's diverse staff receives competitive compensation, benefits, training, and development opportunities. Apply at SayreChristianVillage.org and set up a virtual interview today.
Patient Choice Ultrasound Thermography. This is Kim. How may I help you?
Hi, my doctor just ordered a gallbladder ultrasound,
an echocardiogram,
a venous Doppler. I'm pretty nervous. I don't know what to expect.
Well, I'm scheduled at the hospital, but the price is so high.
You are cash-based? That price includes everything?
Yeah, I've got this crazy high deductible, so a reduced cash price sounds perfect.
You could get me in? Yes, I've got an order. I'm coming to Patient Choice.
Patient Choice is my choice.
Now I've got a choice in Patient Choice.
Have you ever considered getting a walk-in tub? Well, look no further. A Safe Step walk-in tub is the best in its class. The ultra-low, easy step helps keep you safe from having to climb over those high-walled tubs, allowing you to age gracefully in the home you love. And when you call today, you'll receive a free shower package and a free spa sound speaker, plus $1,500 off. Now enjoy the best of both worlds. The therapeutic benefits of a warm, soothing bath that can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and even improve sleep. Or, if you prefer, you can take a refreshing shower, all in one product. Call now to receive our best offer of the year, a free shower package and a free Spa Sounds Bluetooth speaker, plus $1,500 off with the purchase of your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub.
Call today, 1-800-604-6611.